Hello and welcome back to Lit Sahitya. Today we are discussing a very important poem by Nissim Ezekiel, very Indian poem in Indian English. So this is a humorous take on Indian attitudes in Indianized English. The poem is divided into 4 stanzas, each of which highlights a different aspect of Indian life. The speaker is a patriot who believes in non-violence and admires ancient Indian wisdom. The first stanza sets the tone for the rest of the poem, which is a humorous take on Indian attitudes in Indianized English. In the first stanza, the speaker expresses his confusion about why people are fighting when they should be following Mahatma Gandhi's teachings of peace and non-violence. The speaker also extols the virtues of ancient Indian wisdom and criticizes the modern generation for neglecting it. The second stanza is more humorous and ironic. The speaker reads in the newspaper about how one Gunda fellow threw a stone at Indira Gandhi. The humor arises from the fact that the speaker reads the Times of India to improve his English language skills. The use of Indianized expressions like Gunda fellow and Indira Ben adds to the humor. In the third stanza, the speaker extols the national policy of prohibition and prefers lassi over wine, which he believes is better for digestion. He ironically remarks that wine is for drunkards only. In the fourth stanza, the speaker expresses his sadness about how neighboring countries like Pakistan and China do not behave properly, with their violent and aggressive attitudes. He also laments that even Indians do not behave as brothers with their provincial, linguistic and communal loyalties. However, he remains optimistic that Ram Rajya will surely come. The poem ends with the following lines. All men are brothers. Brothers no, in India also Gujaratis, Maharashtrians, Hindiwalas, all brothers. Though some are having funny habits, still you tolerate me. The speaker is optimistic that all Indians can be united as brothers despite their differences in language and culture. The last line is humorous and ironic as the speaker acknowledges that he has some funny habits but is still tolerated by his fellow Indians. The poem is a reflection of Ezekiel's deft reproduction of Indian attitudes in Indianized English. Ezekiel has composed some poems in Indian English in which he remarkably creates an illusion of real life as it is lived in India. He vividly recreates the Indian milieu by using vernacular words and imagery drawn from the common scenes and sights of India. Ezekiel's deft reproduction of Indian attitudes in Indianized English creates humor and irony in the poem. Overall, Nissim Ezekiel's very Indian poem in Indian English is a humorous take on Indian attitudes in Indianized English that reflects Ezekiel's deft reproduction of Indian attitudes in Indianized English. So that was all that we have for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and you can subscribe to the channel if you have liked this video. Thank you.